Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining in today. If you are a recurring subscriber, thank you very much for giving me your time. And if you had just found my video on the suggested side, please consider subscribing to my channel. I upload at least every Wednesday and Friday, and on here I'm documenting my journey as far as wearing wigs and the things that I do to either dress them up or repair them, or different techniques that I've been doing and learning along the way, and sharing what I've learned with you. Today's episode is I'm going to try, this is my very first wig that I bought from Paula Young, and this is Dylan in Golden Lights. She has seen better days. Now, she looks like Phyllis Diller met Shirley Temple. And I was very rough with her. I wore her for weeks on end straight. In September, the day after Labor Day, is when I started wearing wigs nonstop, and I didn't buy another wig for a couple weeks, so she got a lot of the wear. And I thought after 5 or 6 wears, you wash them, so I did that to her. I didn't practice the less is more. So what I did with her was, when I realized I couldn't wear her outside anymore, and I cut my hair short, I can put that video here, I made her into a night wig cap. And all I did was I had 2 headbands. One wasn't big enough. It just hurt my head too much. So I didn't want that. So I took 1.5 of a headband, hairband, and I sewed them together. And then I proceeded to take the other end and sew it to the inside of the cap, all the way, stretching it as I was going, all the way around the wig, until I formed I call it a wig nightcap. And I wear her at night, especially. I'm cold, my head's cold. And sometimes she stays on all night, and sometimes she falls to the ground. So I've been sleeping in her for weeks, all throughout the whole winter. And she is looking a little bit Phyllis Dillery type of hair. The curl is no longer a curl. She is kind of frizzy. Bedhead to the extreme with this beauty here. So I thought I was going to try and boil her. Now, I have tried this before with my Paula Young Mason. I can put that video here. It didn't turn out so well. I watched numerous YouTube videos and about women of color and how they boiled their wigs back to life. And I did exactly what they did, and it didn't turn out. She was a hot mess. So then I steamed her straight, and I proceeded to wear her for a while. Now, after I boiled her, the fibers got lighter. I mean, it was noticeably lighter. It wasn't the honey color. It was more of an ash color. So with this, she's already Golden Lights, and I really don't care if she gets lighter or not, because I'm only wearing her to bed. I do care that it looks like this when I come down in the morning, especially like on Saturday mornings. I'm wearing her coming down. It's not very attractive, and the appearance needs to be improved a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let my camera roll, let my phone roll the whole entire time, and then I will edit out the parts that, you could yawn through. But you will see everything that I do in its entirety, other than waiting out the minutes, or you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so here she is, completely dry. And what I'm going to do with her first is I'm going to take this silicone mix that I've talked about. And if you want, I can put that video here. I'm just going to take a little bit of it. In that video that I just said you'll see, I did it to my Paula Young Gale. And it was a longer wig, and the ends just dry out so fast on that one. And I think it's due to the fact that where I work, it's forced hot air, and the vent is right above my desk. And I'm wondering if that has anything to do with why my hair is drying, the wigs are drying out. I don't know. Maybe you can comment, let me know if that's something that you see happening to your wigs, whether it's at home or at work, if you have a vent over you or near you, and the hot air is around you. So I am just basically putting this stuff into the ends. Now the Gale wig I had, I couldn't do this enough. It just absorbed. It absorbed it so fast. I couldn't get enough product on there. And but it worked. She worked out very nicely. I the ends. I didn't have to cut her, and it worked out. So now, okay, so I got a lot of the product in here, and it feels the same thing. It feels dry. It feels like, you know, she's the fibers are pretty good as far as the nape of the neck for sleeping on her. That's the nape of the neck, guys. So, I mean, I have more expensive wigs that have more trauma to their nape than this one does for sleeping in her. I mean, it's pretty good fiber, I think. Okay, so the water is boiling. I'm going to turn that off right now. I'm going to steep down a little bit. All right, so I have the product in. Now, the way I'm going to do this is I am going to put her on my stand. And I'm going to take my sponge curlers. And I'm just going to grab the wig. Not even, you know, I'm not going to really spend too much time. I'll comb through it. Because this wig was a wavy wig to begin with. And I'm also wondering if that was the reason why the Paula Young Mason didn't work out too well. Because that was a straighter wig. So maybe you had to have a fiber that already was used to a curl to put it in there. I don't know. But we shall see. So what I'm going to do is, you'll see parts of this. I'm going to edit this part in drips and drabs, trying to speed it along. If I could figure out, there's a big if, guys, big if I can figure out how to speed up the film during this, I will surely do that. I will have me going 10 miles an hour doing this. If I can figure out how to do it on the YouTube studio editor that I have. You know, like I said in other videos, I'm not very tech savvy. I have made leaps and bounds as far as the things that you're watching, because, like I said, I'm not tech savvy, and you know, so it's been a little bit of a struggle for me to learn this stuff, to download it, edit it. You know, some people have music added into theirs. I cannot figure out how to make the music low enough without me screaming at the top of my lungs. So I'm still, you know, teaching myself as I go along. And, you know, I missed the boat when it came to this stuff. You know, I wasn't paying attention through the years. Too busy raising kids or whatever. Just wasn't interested, I guess. I don't know. And now it's showing its ugly head that I don't know how to do this stuff so well. Okay, so you might not hear any of this because I might be editing all this out. I don't know. All right. So, and these are just sponge curlers that, can you guess? Can you guess where I bought them? At the dollar store. Yes, because they were, I got 12 for $1, I think. And the other ones, the goodies, you only got like 6 for like $4. So that was a no-brainer. Okay, all right. Spend $3 or spend 12. So, and in case, if you are new to this station, I am very frugal. Because all the money I save, I can put towards another wig. That's why I tell my husband, all the money I save, I'm putting towards another wig. And, okay. Almost done. So, okay, so again, when I get done putting her in the curlers, I'm going to take the wig, submerge it in the boiling water, and I'm only going to keep her in there for 1 minute, not the 3 like I did for the Mason. I'm only going to keep her in there for 1 minute. And then I'm going to take her out, let her drip dry a little bit. I have a towel, dry her off. And then I'm going to blow dry her a little bit. And I'm going to keep the curlers in a few minutes past that, not long. And then I'm going to take the curlers out and see the end result. And see if she has retained some of the curl. Okay. All right, I'm almost done here, guys. Now, as far as the fringe in the front, when she came, she did not really have this short of a bang. I put it in there because of my high forehead, and I wasn't comfortable with not having something there. So I manipulated this wig into having this short hair in the front. I know that the regular Dylans do not have this short of a hair in the front. So, okay, so let's try and do this all in one. Get all the fringe in there, and voila. Okay, let me see. Anything sticking out? Yeah, a little bit sticking out. Because I don't want anything straight. Okay. All right. Ta-da. Let's see. There she is. Okay, so let's try the next part. All the curlers are in. There they all are. The water is hot. Can you see that? Maybe if I back up. There you go. You can see that. Okay. Okay. That's what I'm doing. Okay, and in she goes for 1 minute. Oh. Okay, for 1 minute. In she goes. There she goes. And I'm timing her now. Okay. And I'm making sure all of it gets wet. Make sure all of it gets wet. Is that coming up? Yeah, okay. I'm trying not to pull the hair so much because it's in a fragile state right now. I'm trying not to. Okay. Like I said, I'm just trying to make this wig be a little bit more presentable to wear when I come down. You know, Easter's coming and come down Easter morning before we get ready for Mass. Okay. Almost a minute. Now, some people say you could, I guess you could steam this, and you're true. I do have a steamer, but the steamer never seems to, I don't know. It's good, but this is a lot of hair to steam. Okay, so let me take her out. I have my bucket here from the dollar store. Okay. Now I'm just going to let her drip a little bit. Okay. Now I do have my towel wrap, also from the dollar store. And I'm just going to do something like this because it is so hot. Are you still getting this? Yes, okay. I don't want to burn myself. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so she's in there, in the tub. All right. Patting her dry. And now, I'm going to take her out. Ooh, she's steaming all right. But it's not that hot. It's not like I'm burning my hands or anything. Okay, so she's still steaming up. I'm going to put her back on my headstand here. And I'm just going to, a couple of the curlers got a little bit loose. I'm just going to roll them back up again. Excuse my dog's coming in and out. She's probably wondering what the heck I'm doing in here, you know. Okay. And there she is. Isn't she a beauty? Oh, you can't see. Back up a little bit. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? All right, so now I'm going to take my blower and I'm just going to blow her a little bit. going to take out the curlers and let's see what it looks like. Ooh, they're curly. They are definitely curly. Like I said, I'm doing it a fraction of the time I did for the Mason. I'm doing it a fraction of the time for the Mason. The Mason, I think I left it in there for, oh gosh, I think 5-6 minutes. And the water was still basically boiling. I mean, it was still hot. Whereas this one I let cool down for a few minutes. She was only in for a minute. She also had the silicone mix on it. When I did the Mason, I did not have this silicone mix available. I didn't buy it yet, which I highly recommend it. I've noticed that my wigs, the tendrils, they really are nice and soft using this product. Okay. All right, so let's see if this is a hit or a miss. Is it a Shirley Temple meets Phyllis Diller, or is it just going to be something wearable? All right, so all that's out. I'm going to take back the tail. Well, she is definitely curly. Good girl. She is definitely curly. They're almost, I'm going to separate with my fingers to see. I mean, from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look that bad compared to what it was. I mean, it was pretty bad. And that's only a minute in the boiling water. So you know what? Maybe I should just shake it. I'm going to shake it. Okay. Let me shake it again. Okay. There she is. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this, guys. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I mean, it's a curly wig. It's not as tight as what I done to them before, because I only left it in a minute. So I'm happy that way. And, all right. Well, I think I'm happy with this. I think it's, now what I might do is anything that didn't get, like that piece right there, I'm just going to cut that off. Any piece that didn't get the curl, I'm just going to cut that off. Since I'm only sleeping in it anyway, but I don't know how it's coming up into the camera. It does have some frizz, some little tiny frizz. So, all right, so what I can do is, since I'm editing this anyway and making it more concise since all this is on there, maybe I will just show you how I'm going to cut off some of the ends. Let me get my scissors right here. I don't have my shears are upstairs, so I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do, so this piece right here, take for instance, that really didn't, so I'm just going to turn it, and you cut it on an angle like that. See how I'm doing it? And it's just twirling around because that part, the end didn't get it. So right there is okay. So now, and there was one more I saw. I thought I saw, maybe not. Well, I think this looks pretty cute. Okay, so now we just need to take care of some of the split ends. So I can see some split ends back here. But now I'm thinking maybe I should put more product in there. You know what? I'm not going to cut it. I'm changed my mind. I'm going to put some more of this product and see if that will help. I can always cut later, but I'm going to cut first if I don't have to. So maybe this would help. Okay. I think I'm going to have to cut up here though. I think the bangs, I don't think that. But all in all, the body, I'm happy with. For sleeping in her and getting you know, a better appearance out of her, I'm happy with this end result. So, you want to try this and give yourself a wig nightcap, as I call it. Like I said, she has been tousled to the ground, slept in, rolled over on. I mean, and since I'm not taking care of my bio hair anymore, I'm not sleeping on silk pillowcases. So I have the regular cotton pillowcases. So that's another, you know, I don't have to bother with the silk pillowcases like I did before. All right, so let me just give her a quick comb. Oh, this turned out really nice for only, I mean, that's the trick, only a minute. Only a minute in that boiling water. Not 5. Don't keep the curlers in all night like I did. Just the amount of time I did. And then even the top, that looks cute too. The little bit of curls at the top. Okay. I would put her on, but she's really, the thing's really wet. All right, here she is. Finished product. I think now in the camera, there's a little bit right there. So I think I will have to cut that off up here. Give her a little bit of a trim. Yeah, that is just not coming off, I don't think. It's just not that's how I do it. I twist it. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I just take the section and I twist it and I cut it on an angle, and as I'm cutting it, I'm kind of like going up towards my fingers. So it's not just one blunt cut. And that's how I take off frizzy ends or manipulate the fibers. Twist it and I cut it up on an angle to my fingers. And I'm only taking off that much, but you can see it's all like fried. So, and then what's left behind is okay. The hair is rejuvenated. Okay. All right. All right. That is the finished product now. I'm happy with that. There she is in all her glory. Paula Young Dylan. Golden Lights. Now she's ready to be worn again to bed. Better appearance for all. All right. Well, thank you very much if you stuck to the end to see my end product here. And we thank you. And have a great day out there. Please give me comments below. You know, let me know what you think. Have you tried this? Has it worked for you? Are you going to try this? Maybe you have a wig that you would like to make into your own very own nightcap like I have. I know you can buy them, but I had her and I couldn't wear her anymore outside, and you know, if I'm going to save a few dollars, I'm going to save a few dollars. And it's very warm. I'm very warm at night. My short hair, I'm very comfortable with it on, and I don't feel any difference on the pillow wearing her. I really don't. Before, when I saw my bio hair, like I said, I used to sleep on this silk pillowcase. I also slept in a silk scarf to try and, you know, keep what little I had. So I'm used to having things on my head for a couple months before this whole new journey started for me. So, okay. All right, have a great day. Let me get my clicker. I have to turn it on. And you have a great day out there. Thank you very much. Please consider subscribing if you haven't. Thank you if you have. Give me your comments. Be safe out there. God bless. Until next time. Bye.